What's going on, guys? This is Smileyz here once again, and I am back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's time for the second trial of Case 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edward.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Who's the judge here anyway? It's a good question, Phoenix. We don't exactly know who he is. It's kind of, seems dead fishy to me, but, you know.
Not so fast, Judge. I'll take a medieval pause before speaking. Right, of course. Prediction. Today's trial will end in 3 minutes from now.
Well, it's a bold prediction. Although I would be kind of happy if it ended 3 minutes from now. Not really.
Order. Mr. Ron Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bob, must you question everything? We over 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I call my witness now. Right. Call my witness. My decisive witness to the stand.
It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Maybe we'll find out what his name is. Although, if you guys have been paying attention, you should know what his name is. It's kind of obvious, really.
Witness, state your profession.
I'm the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats.
Deny the instant you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify.
Wait a second. We still haven't heard what this old guy is. We gotta raise an objection to that. We need to know his name. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Objection. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I'm predicting this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, right.
Witness will state his name.
Well, I'm not really sure, yep.
What do you mean?
How do you not know your own name?
My memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
Cannot recall, you say.
Yes, but the incident question took place 3 days ago. You can testify. Very well. Let's hear this testimony then, shall we? Witness?
Time to hear testimony from the old man at the boat rental shop, although I don't know how reliable it's going to be, considering his mental state.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant, where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang, yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just a-floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window.
A man, you say? Interesting. Wonder who that could be.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Objection! There's only a question by witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes. Mr. Wright?
We don't need a cross-examine. Of course we're going to cross-examine. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Phoenix! Stop repeating what I'm saying! He keeps doing that. Like, I'm not even, like, doing that because I know Phoenix is going to say it. Like, it's literally just complete coincidence. It's not like I memorize every line in this game. That would be kind of crazy.
Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Bonkarma? 3 minutes has just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
Oh, it looks like his prediction did not come true. As we predicted. Anyways, let's start pressing. Hold it! Just after midnight, you say?
Yep, just around then.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yep.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today.
Objection! I asked him, and he remembered. Isn't that right?
Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yup.
See? Continue.
Hold it! Sorry. Is there anyone who could verify that?
Well, I guess Polly could.
That's not good enough for a court of law.
That's right. Exactly what's not good enough?
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
A parrot?
Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy.
Keith?
Prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue.
Well, then what's the point of this this testimony? If you can't prove he was even there. Whatever. Hold it! Where did the bang seem to come from? Although I guess we'd have to figure out where else he would be if he wasn't in the shop.
From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yup.
Good. Continue.
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Was there someone in the boat?
It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yup.
But you couldn't see them clearly.
Yup. At the time, that is.
At the time? Huh? Odd. Hold it! So you heard 2 gunshots total?
Yup.
I sound like constipated or something. That's what Lotta said in their testimony yesterday. That is indeed what Lotta says in her testimony. That is indeed what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Speaking of which, I never showed you what was on Lotta's testimony. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight on the 25th. So there you go. That's what it says. But this is the statement I think we need to press. By your window? That's the question you ask, Phoenix?
Yup, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
This is rather poor detail. Please add it to your testimony.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Really? Hold it!
Are you sure?
Uh-oh. Dead!
Dead certain, Keith! He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by, too!
Oh my goodness. This can't be good.
Witness, are you sure this person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him! That Edgeworth boy!
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Well, Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial's gonna be over. Of course we're gonna raise an objection. Objection! Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's court that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly. I suppose you have some sort of explanation.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
Why would he wipe his prints and then proceed to touch the gun again? Because that totally makes perfect sense, right? The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection. Objection! Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie...
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. He says testimonies and lies shows proof.
Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I could do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please, we need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No!
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Wait, what? Accused will surrender to the court immediately.
To be held pending trial at the higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned.
No, he can't be guilty. Whoa, wait! No.
Who was that just now?
Me!
Huh?
Wah! Larry!
What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it till just yesterday. But today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too. Oh, really? This could be terrible or great. Although he already rendered his verdict.
Order. Objection. What's the meaning of this? Verdict has been decided. I call for an adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot. That night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call it your murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Testify? I want to testify.
Order, order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, I've already given the decision. The trial's over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's giving us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. I feel like Phoenix says that a lot. If only it wasn't Larry. Make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor. There's another witness. It's our duty to hear him speak. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now. Right here. Right now.
Verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? This is madness! This is Sparta!
Or, I don't know. Or it's something.
Withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
Yay!
Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now! What?!
That's really loud.
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we'll hear this new witness.
Oh boy. Court is adjourned. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Larry Butts time. I'm sure this can only turn out for the better. Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. Just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Sweating bullets? When you're nervous, you don't actually sweat bullets. That doesn't happen. At least, I don't think it happens. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. Why was he looking for it, like, at midnight? And he found the balloon in the air tank that night? Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Hmm? Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Well, Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. That doesn't make me feel any better. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. Let's milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Because that matters so much. Everything depends on Larry now. Even though we're recording, it was only like 5 or 6 minutes. Maybe. It was longer than that, I'm not sure. But, anyways, it's time to hear Larry Butts testify. And as I said before, this could only go good for us, right?
Court is back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. So Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. That night I was out on the boat in the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Looked out over the lake and I didn't notice the boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. But Larry, there were 2 gunshots.
That was unusually vague testimony even for this court. In any matter, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? That's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Oh, boy. Well, I guess we have to press him. Although I know what the contradiction is. Hold it!
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. Why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? Good question, Phoenix. Oh. Well, yeah, but, I mean, you could have done that earlier. Hold it! Looking for something? Yeah.
Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? Objection. What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if that was the truth.
This is all relevant. Let's get over with.
Hold it! Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around midnight, yeah.
You're not sure?
Hey, don't give me that face! I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. But, I mean, not everyone wears a watch. Like, whatever. Hold it! Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know.
Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked. Didn't notice the boat. Hold it! Wasn't there a boat on the lake?
Butts!
Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Well, this is what we need to present at, I believe, but we're gonna press it first. Hold it! So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh? Well, Nick? It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. That would be helpful. Alright, so we know what the... we know what the contradiction is, so... the thing that says there were 2 gunshots is Lotta's deposition. Objection! Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard 1 bang? You're sure? That's what I said. Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
Mr. Butts.
What?
You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Huh?
Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude! On my headphones! Totally radical! Oh no, Larry. Really? Man.
Order, order, and stop that booing!
What are they booing?
Mr. Butts! You were listening to radio in the earphones?
Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. An action to this witness, nor shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?